everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and welcome to my channel. And today may be a very busy day with videos. You never know. I didn't think I would be up at like 2 in the morning talking about a stimulus package deal that had in fact been reached. I thought honestly the thing would be dragged out for weeks on end, and by the way, thank you to like the 40 plus people who are actually up at 2 to 3 a.m. actually chatting with me and asking questions. Here's the thing, we still don't know all the details about this stimulus package, which is made to give relief to Americans. And yes, it also might be considered a corporate bailout by some. Corporations provide a lot of jobs, hence that's why they're included. I'm sorry, that's just the way it works. It is. But here's the thing, I've been reading a lot of the comments from the video this morning, which thank you for watching and thank you for liking, and heck, even thank you for disliking if you didn't like it. You know, we can all disagree about this if we want. And there have been people who were happy about this. There were a lot of people who are asking how the checks are going to be distributed. We don't know. I don't know. That will have to come at a later date. But you know what? Enough people have asked that I might just make a video when we find out exactly what's going on. And then you have a lot of people who are saying this will not help in the long run, that this is not going to help the stock market. One person even said you need 5 to 6 trillion to help the stock market. Well, here's the thing. I want to talk about it a little bit because actually this will help the stock market, and it already has. Now, whether it'll help the stock market in the long term, that's a little bit more dubious, and that's why you're probably going to want to watch this whole thing before you leave any comment, because I'm going to get to the other side. But look, stocks have rallied after this stimulus package was written. So look, the Dow Jones Industry Average jumped Wednesday after a historic rally in the previous session in anticipation of a stimulus deal by Congress. The White House and Senate reached an agreement overnight. The 30 stock average climbed more than 1,000 points, or 4.8%, and was up by 3.2%, and the NASDAQ added 1.6%. Boeing shares rallied 30% to lead the Dow higher. A 10.3% gain in Nike also boosted the Dow. So, here's the thing. 1,000 points is a lot. It's like, if it's not nothing, then why would you be seeing articles like the Dow dropped 800 points today? That is a big deal. Granted, the Dow has dropped, I believe, some 20,000 points since this creepy crud started affecting everyone. So it's not exactly, you're right, it's not going to completely fix the market. But again, as I was explaining in the live stream last night, and what other people say, stimulus packages are meant to stimulate the economy and keep it from crashing further, because when the economy gets to a certain point, then you enter not only a recession, you enter a depression. And it's very hard to get out of depressions. Now, if you want like a visual guide of what exactly was done, here's my personal portfolio. And you can see just in the last day, the jump this included just for my personal finances from this little experiment we've been doing. Look, Disney is up to $104. By the way, I bought at $87 a share, so that's doing very well. That Coca-Cola stock that I bought yesterday, about $38. Look, it's up to $42. The Microsoft stock is up to $151. It was what was it a little while ago? Let's just look. It was $144. Well, let's do a day ago. Let's do a week ago. It was like $134 about a week ago. So that's definitely up. My Virgin Galactic holdings, like the shakiest stock I ever bought, which now this is like my 3rd or 4th round buying it, and look, I'm in the black again. I'm going to be making profit off this again unless it goes below the $15 per share I bought it at. But look, like a week ago, it was at less than $10. I really wish I bought some then. Believe me, I thought about it, but I held back. Now, it should be noted that one thing that I've noticed that has not done very well, like, are my movie theaters. Movie theaters didn't get much of a boost. But look, the airlines have got a boost, Sony got a boost, Nokia got a boost. Is there a way to, oh, there we go. There you go. AMC kind of got a... But I've noticed, like, yeah, the movie theaters, like Cinemark and AMC and IMAX, those didn't get much of a boost because they're still all closed. So I think that expresses some concern about whether the theaters are going to be included in this package. I hope they are, but unfortunately I can also understand if they're not, because some people might not consider that essential. And here's Plug, that's up quite a bit. A lot of things are up 10% or more. My Ephesian Power up 15%. And look, even the one Uber and one Lyft, look at that rally. And by the way, one of the reasons those are going up is because we've had that gig workers will in fact be included in unemployment. And so that gives investors confidence that a lot of drivers won't just quit. I don't know why, because right now I think a lot of drivers would rather collect unemployment than drive people anywhere, but there you have it. Even Six Flags, that's gone up 22%. Like, oh, that was the wrong one. That's Lyft, although look, I technically have made $5 on Lyft. I don't think I'll sell that. Like I said, those are vanity stocks, but we'll see. But Six Flags, I bought 5 shares of Six Flags, and look, I've already made $13 in return. Now, here's something to kind of keep in mind, though. This is not going to be permanent. This doesn't mean that from this point on, the stocks are going to climb forever. The only thing that's being said right now is these companies are aware that people have money. And when people have money, they tend to spend money, even during hard times. Some of these companies are aware that they are part of the stimulus and they are getting an infusion of cash. Therefore, investors are going to invest in them. So what you're seeing is very well temporary. So temporary that I'm actually going to be spending the afternoon putting stop limits on most of these so that should they go below a certain price, I can sell the stocks that get sold and I will retain my profit. And then I will rebuy the stocks at a cheaper price. Because this can very well go down. It's not a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's a Band-Aid. The bleeding is temporarily stopped. People will spend some money, but here's the sad reality. The longer this, we all have to stay indoors, the worse this is going to get. Like, we're getting pretty close to the airlines having to be completely ground halted. Like, all airlines, basically no flying. That's not going to be good for JetBlue or Southwest or American Airlines or anyone. You're going to have a situation. I mean, I know that President Trump wants to open up the world again on Easter. And hey, look, you know what? It'd be great if we could do that. I would love to, obviously, be going to Easter Service Sunday and go back to seeing movies and stuff. But here's the reality. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be doing this at least until mid-May. I think all of our April plans, I think those are canceled effectively, and most of May. So, but I will point out that that I think that there are signs that we might be getting better. China's starting to reopen. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And when Warner Brothers, by the way, recently delayed Wonder Woman 1984, which they had like a June release date, June 4th, I believe. They delayed it to August 12th, if memory serves. Only 1 month. So there's already some optimism that, we can start returning life to normal, sooner rather than later. This isn't going to be years and years of us being holed up in the house. But we're kind of getting off topic there. The main point is that people who say stimulus packages don't work to stimulate the economy, they do. See, the economy is stimulated. Now, whether it can be sustained while we continue to do this, that is an entirely other question. And we're just going to have to wait and see. Is now the right time to buy stocks? You know what? That's always up to you. I like the Schoolhouse Rock song, buy low, sell high, take your piece of the pie. That's the Wall Street way. And so with everything going way up right now, unless you plan to sell later in the day, this is probably not the time to buy. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be climbing. That's the thing. It could be climbing for a few days, and then before you know it, it might go up 5,000 points, and then it drops 2,000. We don't know when the next drop is coming, but there will be a drop that's coming. At the same time, a lot of things are really cheap, and if they continue to go up for the next few days, you might be able to get in and get out real quick and just make a few extra bucks on the side. Who knows? Ultimately, it's up to you. This is not financial advice. This is just me talking about the stock market on my spare time, essentially, because these videos get the least amount of views. So I am truly doing these videos just for fun. But however, if you want to get into stock trading, you can sign up with Robinhood below, get a free stock, all that jazz. Now, you do want to know, if you are buying stocks, what gains is your portfolio? I mean, look at that. I've gained $174 today. I gained over $100 yesterday. So you go back 3 months. Look, I'm almost back to where I was when I started. I will probably exceed where we were when we started this experiment. So that's where we are right now. Anyway, I'd like to know what your portfolio is looking like, what you're thinking about. By the way, if any of you are wondering, like, why was this so stagnant, it's because for like months I just didn't put anything in this thing. I just, but now I'm putting more money in, and as a result, it's, fluctuating quite a bit more. Again, this is a year-long experience to see what happens if you just put a little bit of money in the stock market every month, and how much you will come out with at the end of the year. And this whole crash, if you will, definitely made the experiment a lot more interesting. But let me know what your portfolio looks like. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.